This is not an argument. It's more of a thought experiment about something that is also not an argument. So I found this on Twitter. This is a post by Scott Hadland, MD. And it just says, "Pediatrician here. Kids should wear masks in school. That is all. Thanks." And this is accompanied by a picture of Dr. Scott Hadland. So I saw this picture and I just thought, imagine having those facial features, making that particular smirk, possibly seeing it on the screen of your phone, taking the selfie, possibly checking the image after, then typing up the tweet, seeing the image again, and then still posting it. No evidence to back it up, no data, no information about the legalities, not a mention of the actual objections that some have to the dictates from perceived authority. Just a statement and the more than 1,000 words in a picture to go along with it. So if you can do that, if you can really try to grasp it, and this is something I've been trying to do, to try to empathize and understand where certain people are coming from. But I think if you can understand where Scott Hadland might be coming from, it may help you understand why this individual and others think mentioning that they are a pediatrician has anything to do with social policy, the laws of the community, or any life decisions people make outside of being their direct patients or willing associates would matter. Forget making your own cost-benefit analyses. Just, "Pediatrician here, made them for you, thanks." So I checked their account to see if there might have been more information. They're a doctor after all. Maybe there's other things on them, and they don't like reacting to some of these things until I've actually checked and seen, and maybe there's more details that I'm missing or something. And this person, this individual, thinks pronouns in their bio are needed, but nothing besides their white male presenting smirk face for the declaration for what children should do. Just children out there. The children's. Just do what the pediatrician says. And in case you're wondering, because I was trying to give them the benefit of the doubt possibly, they came back and added another tweet to assure us all that they do not understand, they don't even recognize, they don't even see the salient point that many objecting to the mandates have. And this is that tweet. "A few folks have accused me of the argument from authority fallacy. Number one, it's not a fallacy if it's not a fallacy. Two, this is literally what you do when you go see a doctor. Get accurate advice based on their expertise. That is all. Thanks." Well, is it all? I know some of these people literally mean figuratively, and that's probably just a phrase that they say, but I ended up checking their profile. This is somebody who apparently is associated with Harvard Medical or something. I don't know if they actually went to Harvard, but one of my friends posted on this and saw, like, that's not a doctor. You're not supposed to touch your mask like that. But I thought, in general, this individual probably has a stockpile of masks. In the picture, they're double masked. They have the black clothish looking mask on top, and then the inside, the bluish typical one that's probably thrown out, and then you just keep the black one on top. So yeah, I'm sure they have a stockpile, even if it wasn't in their office where they shot this picture. But that's a key point. Being an X has zip to do with ABC. It's just a word that indicates that Y was done to achieve X classification that can perform Z. When we see this picture and think, why did they have their finger on the mask? Don't they know better? Should they be keeping it sterile? This comes from our perception of the X title that this individual holds. But when it comes down to it, this is all a human construct. Human constructs all over the place. In general, these are privileges of sentience, that we elevate certain people like doctors above this basic part of human nature. Scientists are on that level, teachers, some teachers in some places, certain politicians, bankers. Imagine, for example, if you caught a video or a selfie of somebody who seemed to be driving a vehicle and it said, "As a truck driver, no city can survive repeated lockdowns." Most of us would just think that, sure, you're involved with the logistics of supplying the city, but data or get the hell out of here. And we wouldn't think, oh, this can't be a truck driver because they seem to be texting or taking a video while driving a car. We don't apply that. We don't think like, oh, this person is good at being a truck driver. So whenever there's issues dealing with roads, transportation, delivery, vehicles, this is the person that we have to listen to. That's not how we work. But with certain fields, we do. Certain X's, we actually do that. Now, since the state, like, pediatrician here does not provide much actual information to back their declarations. They have this plausible deniability when things go wrong. And that's without the aid of the media and the company and other people just backing up for them. This collective, this group, this in-group that they have, that they just literally don't perceive where you're coming from. And that's something I'm trying to do. Because collectivism, collectivists, that ideology, that disregard for individual liberties is carcinogenic to the body politic. If you listen to this, even if you're not supportive of human flourishing like I am, then you have benefited from the valuation of individual rights, from liberty, from the scientific process. So to see this kind of thing is just... no thanks.